What is up, YouTube? It's my first time here. Don't expect anybody to be knocking down the doors to get in here, but I just wanted to check this game out, and I thought it'd be better content on YouTube maybe than where I normally do stuff. So we're gonna play this game for the first time today. Check it out. Tell you what, so far it looks pretty amazing. I didn't get the intro video here, but it was pretty awesome. See something nobody else does.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark.
There's the mark.
There's no mistaking it.
I absolutely love these animated graphics. I love this style of art. Always have. I was a big Final Fantasy player back in the day, and I'm not going to say that Dragon Quest is better than Final Fantasy, because it's not, but I've always thought that their art style is really good.
Oh boy. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one.
He's like, I knew
This.
that.
Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
The baby. Give me the baby.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Pretty steep up on the top. You gotta watch your footing. Don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. This will find all the fun stuff. Oh, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. I want to remember, if you ever need some advice or stuck for what to do, let's chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their head like me. Just press X and look at the map. Can't mix it. While you're looking at the map, use the R stick to change the direction you're facing. Correct? Trust me. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, I like it. What's this lady got to say? I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart. I think you're all grown up already. That wedding bells I hear? I'll look it up. Dear Gemma, all set for your big day makes me proud as a mayor, as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know? Grown up now. It means going to the door and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, spirit of the land, and back down until it's tight. If you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing Y so I can party talk. Alright, so just look at you. My little boy, all grown up. You're not my mama. My mama was killed by headless horsemen. I think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if I ever lose, okay, just follow Sandy. You ever lose. That dog's got more sense than animals. Off you go now, dear. It's fine. Let's go, Sandy.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Oh, Slimers, dude. Haha,
Mom, they're coming this way.
wonder if the dog is like part of my party.
Crikey. Crumbs. Get him!
Oh yeah, Sandy's getting in on the action. Oh, I can move around too? That's cool.
Go on!
Oh, that's cool, I see. But you can't go outside the red circle? No, that's cool.
Get him!
Makes it feel less like turn-based combat like that.
Go on! Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't...
It would have slimed me.
And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Let's check this out real quick. Full cobblestone, good spirits, earth, and home. Blessed are we since days of yore, so forevermore. Where's the treasure? Slimer right there. Get close enough to a monster, and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press A and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before the battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on that slime? Got it. Just one. I did 1 damage.
Get him! Go on! Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
I've never had an RPG where I had a cheerleader root me on for every attack.
Go on! Crikey! Crumbs!
Kyoko?
Get him! Crikey!
Oh, she heals me?
Go on! Crumbs!
Really new friendly.
Get him! Phew. Well done!
Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is all automated, right? Got my first magic point. Briz. Briz does. Singes a single enemy with a small fireball. Okay. Word. Oh, we got a new kind of enemy here. Can I just run by him, I wonder? I want to see what this guy is. Group of needlers. They're so cute and fluffy. Wait. Fight. Spell. Wait.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Okay, what is tactics? Everyone show no mercy.
Go on! Crikey! Don't give up! Get him!
So I'm not sure, but I think that maybe the tactics is like an automated battle system, maybe? I think this might still be a little too in the red here. Let's see if I can get into my settings here just a bit. Oh, that's auto run? That's get into settings. Drop one.
Core, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monster. Get him!
Sandy's got a lot of HP apparently.
Go on!
Alright, so if she's paralyzed with fear, I'll just attack. I'm gonna use my fire attack.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? I'm so proud of you.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move.
Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Okay. Good. This way to the top, watch your step. Gotta go down to get up, huh? Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let the layers get better. Okay.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? We're alive.
You want to talk about the lightning bolt?
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, It stopped? Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
There's that little kid. Beat you, buddy. Sorry, Gemma. I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Nicole told me everything. Told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. Now how to thank you. And Gemma aren't hurt. Such a relief.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Explain what happened on top of the...
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Onset of... Ceremony's all done, congratulations. Now don't tell me you forgot to live in all this excitement. All the paving stones. Soon find your way back. Tired? Getting that, you should head home and... Hey, buddy. What do you say? Cobblestones what? Just follow the paved stone. Okay. I like how they use the dog a little bit to direct you, you know what I mean?
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the Tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the Tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
What is that? How do I get that? Fine. That vault up there? Dearie, dearie me, what am I gonna do? Oh, if it isn't young Hellspawn. Came along just at the right time. I got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around and well, anyways, he's got this furry feather that he loves. Well, that I managed to let it away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof. Yeah. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fella, so I was wondering if you could find Oh, I can jump, dude. What the hell? Keep jumping all the time, dude. Oh. hopping up. Taught me how to jump, man. Uh-oh. Okay, it's on top of my shell. My house that I can't get rid of. That's on the roof. A flurry feather. That's not all. I've got a tip for you. I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, for a purple speech bubble above their head. And see anything to help. It always pays to be kind. So that just because someone shared their rules with you, you have to help them come back and I should read a little better. Make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down the slope across the river. Go. It's like my mom. Yes, sir. Nice soul. Not sure if I need to. Let's see what. 107 gold. That goes 7. Oh, I see. It shows my attack and defense on there. That's not a good follow. Carry your purchase. How do I just have this stuff, dude? Oh, I see. I can't use it. Alright. Oh, and it changes the skin. I like it. Once I get to the shop, this guy already tells me. Head on. Village entrance. compass. Bad video game. The Gemma's gonna come with it. Can't just let me go. So, baby, I know you're back for a while, but all your good advice. Better yes.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
Oh, you travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Where's Gemma?
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored. There's a ring. I wonder if being further away from them affects anything. Get over here, bird. Should probably be leveling up a little bit, but I don't want to be too tedious about it. These guys, I'm gonna fight these guys. These guys. Little cuties.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp to settle down for the night. Just go up to the fire and What's that? You're worried about... That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for you? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Cool, bro. Let's do it. Where's this campfire? It's right here, so... It's more. So... The door is where... Okay, it's a bell for some... Okay, let's do it. Oh, they disappeared on me. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Right away? Huh. I couldn't sneak up on him. More magic. New spells, though. Come far. While you're safe now, Heliodor awaits. Once you're in the city, you can find a nice inn and rest up. I bet it'll cost me some money, won't it? Really love the graphics. It's good. They've done a good job in this. Doesn't feel grindy. Oh, you know. Seen you around here before. Good to see you. So, won't find him around here. Better head to the castle. Straight up this road, climb the steps. Going and Bob's your uncle. Remember that. They shut the gates as soon as the sun up in right now. Let's see. Got here. This is a pub. Why are there kids at the pub? What do you say? I bet it's so much fun. Woo! Drink it, man. What's going on here? Innkeeper? 3 gold coins? That is a freaking ripoff, dude. Shit, I can run with my guy, dude. And jump. Woo.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
I should do just a little bit of experience. My buddy Sammy would be very ashamed if I didn't do it. He's 100% kind of guy. Oh, I can climb the tree. Look at it. Curious power emanates from the web from. feedback from that inn. See the luminary? We created quite a story now. Nice to hear. Okay. That was good. I got the little gold there. What does this guy have to say? Majesty is waiting for you. Turn, head up the stairs. Straight on. I have the luminary. I bounce around a lot. I don't mess around with his bodyguards, man.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you. I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobles deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Got a really bad feeling.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch! You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Can I jump out of here? Back it is. Keep it. It's the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
Huh. The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Wait here.
But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff. Me, I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
Keys that I take.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go. The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
Jeez. I run right into. Oh god, dude, the turning is so slow on the. Yeah. Take him down. I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal, I think. I could probably.
Another one bites the dust. These guys don't give up, do they? Seriously? You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Alright guys, I don't want to keep these too long, so I'm going to cut it right there. I'll probably do this every night if you happen to be interested in the playthrough. Thanks guys, and have a good night.